Today we're making a super yummy snack or meal depending on how much you eat. And the first ingredient you need is some feta. So once we get that, we are going to mix in. And this is just the pre-crumbled kind. So once you get that mixed in, we're going to take some chopped spinach. And where do you guys think this is going? What do you think I'm gonna do with this? And then the final ingredient, we just need some cream cheese. We're gonna mix it up. I guess you could put seasonings in here, but I would not add salt because it's already crispy. I bought your book for a Christmas present. Hey, thank you so much. I hope you love it. If you guys don't have my book, Carefree Keto, you can get it on Amazon. All right, we are not gonna blend it. We're not making whipped feta. You guys will see. So once you get it all mixed, I might have added a little too much spinach, or just like not chopped it good enough. Actually, I think we're good. Okay, so you get it mixed, it looks like this. And now what we're going to do, take a plate and take some slices of ham. Stuffed chicken actually sounds even better than what we're doing because we are just doing ham. But I think this would actually be better in stuffed chicken. And you know, I would do stuffed chicken tonight. I have a whole plan to make something totally different. But, so what you do once you get your ham, we're not doing pinwheels. Does your back hurt? Why are you always bent over? So whenever I make recipe videos, I have to do this standing up for the live on a cardboard box because my counter is very low. So if I were to make cooking videos without the cardboard box, in order for me to like talk to the camera and you see my face and also see what I'm doing with the food, I either have to bend over on the counter or set some sort of like device up. Otherwise, the whole video will just be like the food down here, and then the screen you see will just be like from here to here, and then my face will be cut off. So that's why I bend over on the counter. But it is weird, like when it's like the only, there's just so much like unused visual space, like that, just because of my counter, so that's why. All right, so we're just rolling this up. Thank you, styling. I'm just impressed you answered me. Hey, I try to answer all of them. There was a time when I literally would go live and answer every single comment, but sometimes now when I'm cooking, it's hard to see them. Say hi to me. What's up, Mandy? Your cookbook has helped me so much. Oh, thank you so much for sharing that, Easton. That is, that's why I write them, you know. When I started this page, people were asking me, I love your recipes, do you have a cookbook? And I didn't, but I was like, I better make one because a lot of people want one. All right, so can you get your cookbook on Amazon? Yes, you can. Just type in Carefree Keto. And it's not just a cookbook, guys. 100 recipes, all with like big pictures and super easy. They have macros listed. But the other half of the book is written stuff on how to lose weight, how to do keto, how to transition off of keto, all of that stuff. All right, so take it, roll it up, do this, and put it into the air fryer. I'm just putting it on the parchment paper liner for now. We'll put it in once they're all rolled up. We're gonna do about 3 of these. I considered adding mozzarella. What do you guys think? Right now it's just feta, cream cheese, and spinach. But I have a feeling if you add mozzarella, you would get a better like pool if you pull them apart in half. So, and here's our last one. We'll make this one extra thick with 2 C's. Too much cheese. One person is saying to add mozzarella. Gina is thinking the same thing. All right, guys. With this last one, we'll add a little bit of mozzarella. Let me do the and then we will pull all 3 apart and see if it makes a big difference at the end. That better not be no Thanksgiving ham. That is not. I usually think of ham as like for Christmas and Thanksgiving and turkey for Thanksgiving. Alright, so we put in some mozzarella. I should grab another slice of ham. It looks like we're going to be able to get 2 more out of this. We're just rolling. Boom. Alright, let's grab another slice of ham. Make 1 more. There's never too much, Natalie. I think adding a lot is good for this recipe because it's just super thick and like creamy on the inside. I have no idea what type of ham I'm using. I literally was at the grocery store and I ran in there. I was like, I'm gonna be in here for like 5 minutes. I need to get home. I have stuff to do. It was like right after I'd done something else, and I just went towards the ham aisle where they had like the on sale stuff, and I just grabbed ham. I can check which one it is. It is called Post Oak Smoked Ham. Okay, so we rolled up our last one. Also ordered Ultima using your code today. Thanks. Hey, you are welcome, Jen. I hope you love it. What flavors did you get? I just saw a comment that said goat cheese would be super easy, or would be super good. That would be amazing, actually. Don't you think this recipe would be good with goat cheese?
Yeah.
Do you ever have a glass of wine at night or no? I'm not a big drinker of alcohol. I think occasionally, like once or twice a year, it's fine. But a lot of the studies that said like a glass of wine at night is good for you have been debunked at this point. So if you're like concerned about improving your health and you don't care that much about alcohol, I think 0 alcohol is actually the healthiest choice you could make. But if it makes your life less happy, I think the benefit you get from cutting it out entirely, you might be better off having 2 drinks per week if it really makes you like super happy. But there's like a lot of scary research coming out about alcohol being not great. So when I do drink, I'll make like a cocktail with electrolytes and do that like a couple times a year. I got the variety pack to try several. That's actually a great idea, Jen. Yeah, because some of them, like the Ultima, my favorite is the pink lemonade. Some of them I looked at and I thought I would love it, and I wasn't that big of a fan of it. So it's good to get all of them to try them out. Can that be made with other wraps instead of ham? I think you could do this with a low-carb tortilla. You could do this with turkey. It would probably be really good with sliced turkey. Can I substitute with meat? I'm not allowed to eat ham. Yeah, like turkey or something would be good. The price of the cookbook is affordable as well. Thank you, Easton. Yes, it's usually on sale. With Amazon, we'll put it on sale. So if you guys go buy it, if you guys type in Carefree Keto in the search bar, there's like a whole Amazon algorithm, and they say, oh, people like this book, let's put it on sale. So I don't put it on sale. but I still get the same amount of money per book. I get like $7 per book if you buy it at the listed price, which is $31. And if you buy it when it's on sale, sometimes it goes down as low as $20. I still get the same $7. So every time you buy a book, that is like a book for us to buy Sophia. Sophia loves books, so that's like money for us to buy things for Sophia and for ourselves. So thank you guys so much. I really appreciate everyone who's bought a book. And if you haven't left a review, you can type in Carefree Keto on Amazon. And where it says like 4.9 or whatever, just click on that and that's where you can leave your review. So I appreciate all of those. Thank you guys. Can I substitute feta with goat cheese? Absolutely. Oh my God, your ideas are infinity, endless. Thank you. I just watch cooking videos all day, and most of them I can't do anything with because I'm keto, I'm low carb, so most ingredients are, when you watch recipe videos, you go down recipe Instagram or recipe TikTok, you see so many good recipes that you want to try, but because you're keto, you can't try 90% of them. So what I try to do is like see, oh, this thing with feta and spinach looks really good, or this wrap at Starbucks looks really good. How could I do something similar to this and make it keto? And that's usually where my ideas come from. So it's actually like the restriction of being keto gives me a lot of ideas. I started my keto journey on Monday and I took your 2 cookbooks to work and meal prep for my week. Can you say hi to my grandson who's watching, Mason and Luke? Hey, shout out to Mason and Luke. What is up? Thank you, Belinda. I made tonight your pot roast. Ooh, that one is super easy. What temp and time for the air fryer? All right, so for the recipe we're making right now, 400 for like 10 minutes. That's how you want to do it. And I could show you, I have to figure out how to pull up pictures. I want to show you guys the cheesecake. It's literally not giving me the option to pull up pictures anymore. So when I made the cheesecake, you guys might have saw part of it last night. I could tell you out loud what it is, but I'll be posting that recipe soon, so you'll see it then. But it's basically 1.5 cups of Greek yogurt, 8 ounces of cream cheese, and 2 eggs, and sweetener. And so a cup of sweetener, 2 eggs, 1.5 cups of Greek yogurt, and 8 ounces of cream cheese. I'll post that recipe soon. You mix all of that. You don't have to like let it sit for 2 hours or anything. You just warm up the cream cheese. You literally stir everything together. And you bake it in like a cheesecake pan. I made that today. And I almost finished the video where I just ate it with like, I sprinkled some berries on top. But then I had the idea, no, what if I take some berries, put them in a little cup, put them in the microwave, get them all melty and jammy, and I did that, and then I poured that on the cheesecake, and it came out so much yummier. It was like so good. I can't wait for you guys to see it. So whenever you make my cheesecake recipe, you have to do it that way. If you have berries, put them in the microwave, get them all warm and gooey, and then put them on the cheesecake. It's so good. I followed a keto lifestyle for nearly 10 years and the doctor said my cholesterol is great. That is amazing, Deanne. Have you made keto yogurt bark? I have, Wendy. I did over summer. It was good. I'm not a huge bark person though. Easton, we are in Texas. How much is your book? I don't know. If it's on sale, it should be $21. And if it's not, the most it would be is $31, but it probably is on sale. Honest question, have you checked your cholesterol recently? I did, and it was great. There was actually a study that came out the other day. There's a page called who posted about it. I forget. But there was a study that came out the other day where people who were healthy in following a keto diet, not like people who are like have a bunch of metabolic disease and like their body's a wreck and then they started keto. Like healthy people who have been doing keto for a long time, they did a study on them and they had specifically people with very high LDL, and their risk of heart disease, of cardiovascular events was like, I forget exactly, it was either lower or just like normal with normal people. So literally, if you are healthy and you're doing keto and your LDL goes up, there's a lot of new studies suggesting it might not be that big of a deal. But I'm not a doctor, so obviously don't listen to me. Because there are other doctors I follow who say, no, it still matters. But I go with my gut on it. I'm not too worried if my LDL is high. All right, let's check how long these have been in. I think they're done. It's been 8 minutes at 400. When I did keto, my cholesterol went up. So there's something great to do when that happens. A lot of people, like I was just talking about, a lot of people do keto and their HDL improves, their triglycerides improve, their blood pressure improves, everything that matters for how long you live improves. But their LDL cholesterol goes up, so their doctor says, hey, your cholesterol went up, you should stop doing keto. And I'm not saying you shouldn't listen to them, I'm saying you should go back to them and say, hey, can I get like an advanced cholesterol test, specifically an LDL subclass test? Your doctor might not even be aware of this, but when you ask for it, they become aware. They have to look into it because you asked for it. And if they're not open-minded enough to look into it, you should probably find a new doctor. But once they do, you'll get the new results. And 9 times out of 10, they're gonna say, oh, you're eating a healthy diet, your LDL went up, but the particle size, the type of LDL that went up, is actually not shown to be harmful. So that's something to consider if your cholesterol goes up. But if you're doing keto 3 days a week and then 4 days a week you're binge eating on Taco Bell and McDonald's and your cholesterol goes up, I don't think that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about someone who adheres to keto, gets to a healthy weight, and is healthy. All right, so these are done. Sophia's very giggly. Check it out. What is your workout? Do you lift? Also do cardio along with keto? I got to my healthiest weight without exercise. My lowest weight without exercise. But I didn't have any muscle, so I started lifting weights. Over time, I gained an extra, so I went from 240 to 160, just keto, no exercise. And then I started lifting weights, and I started exercising, like running and stuff. And really, like lifting weights and eating a little more got me up to 175, which is where I feel healthiest at, because I do have some muscle. And my routine at this point is I try to lift 3 to 4 days per week, and I try to run like 3 days per week. And then some days they overlap because I also try to take 1 day off per week, which is so crazy to me that I work out 6 days a week and I have to force myself to take 1 day off, because when I was 19, when I was 20 at my heaviest weight, I would like watch motivational videos on YouTube to try and convince myself to go running, to try and convince myself to do some sort of activity. And then I wouldn't do it, and then I would like cry because I felt so discouraged. So it's so crazy that I went from that, like 240 pounds, eating 2 blizzards a day, to like exercising 6 days a week and being like, dang, I have to rest today. Maybe Sophia can say hi. Hi. Do you want to say hi? Hi. It is Sophia. Hi. Say hi. 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 Do you want to try it? Do you want to try it? Is it yummy? Yay! Hi. Whoa! Ooh wee! All right, guys. Let's eat one of these. I made enough to where I can take a picture afterwards. Oh my god. Mmm. Wow. Kind of messy. Kind of like yesterday how the brie was falling out of the prosciutto. But this is so good. Mmm. Laura said to do the cheese test. Thank you for reminding me. All right, this one might have been the one with mozzarella because we're getting a nice cheese pull. And we'll try pulling another one now. You know, I think this was the one with mozzarella, so this tastes amazing. Let's taste one of the other ones. Amy, so the cholesterol test is called an LDL, like L as in Larry, LDL subclass test. Mm. All right, let's pull this one. No cheese pull at all. So that was the one with the mozzarella. This is without. All right, really good. See, Corte, it is called Carefree Keto. You can get it on Amazon. The one with mozzarella is way better. They're both good. And I'm kind of upset now because I made a reel for these earlier. Hold on. And in the short video earlier, I did not add mozzarella. I should have added mozzarella. The one with mozzarella is better. They're good either way, but put some mozzarella in here. All right, guys, I'm gonna get off here. Me and Sophia are gonna play. So I will see you guys tomorrow, and I hope you have a blessed rest of your night. Bye, everybody. Thanks for coming. Thanks for hanging out. If you got the book, thank you so much. See ya.